Why do grandmas make pie and hold us when we cry? My grandma taught me that a home is 4 walls, baked apple pie, and a kiss goodnight. My grandma taught me what only she could. A strength only females might know, a strength only mothers can confer. A fresh plate of food, a hand to wipe the tear. The one wild flower that stands tall in the freshly mown lawn. The streak a plane leaves behind in the great wide sky. The anchor that holds the wandering boat afloat. The twinkle in my best friend's eye. The laughter we hear before we die. My grandma taught me that dancing never goes out of style. That holding your lover's hand, twirling under the notes and strings, being held, spun under lights in a crowded room, that is love. Finding the soul to grow old with but to keep you young, that's God smiling. And that's hot tea after biking across town in the early fall. That's my grandpa's love of folk music and my grandma's love of him. Someone to say your nighttime prayers with, sing your hymns, someone to get through cancer with. My grandma taught me the depths of love when she pointed to the lake and wondered how deep it had made itself in order to hold every drop. My grandma taught me that food is love. The chocolate cake she makes will never die, for she taught my aunts, and they taught their daughters, and they will teach their sons, and that frosting will live forever in the handwritten recipes handed on and on. The mac and cheese and Sunday cartoons and a safe place to land when my brothers and I were young. The loudest cheer in the crowded table at Christmas, the kids' table, the kids' wine, the one-on-one lunchtime. My grandma taught me faith is not only in a church. It's in the raspberries we picked in Grandpa's garden, loved into a hot pie. It's in the potatoes on the kitchen table next to the beef in the homemade ranch. It's the reliable, refreshing taste of her iced tea and the years-old juicy fruit gum. It's how my grandma wanted to travel the world but stayed home so her children and grandchildren could. If only we could have shared eyes for just one moment. What did my grandma's grandma teach my grandma? And her grandma? And hers? They're all in my grandma. They're all in me. Thank you, Grandma, for being the Joan of our hearts. Thank you, Grandma, for gathering us together year after year. For we don't have to meet, but we do. For you, because of you. You who were someone's daughter, sister, best friend. What were you like then? I can't travel time, but I can see in your children's eyes, your grandchildren's mind, and your great-grandchildren given more time. In them, I can see every version of you. Now, on your 90th birthday, I feel compelled to list the 90 best things about you. Number 1, just kidding. It's time for that cake of love and the dancing of youth and to celebrate you. Happy birthday, Grandma. We all love you so, so, so much.